All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Build for Your Legacy, guys. Welcome. Go ahead and share this with your team members. Share this with your friends and family. Share this and get this with everybody that you want to hear about this amazing opportunity this evening. Welcome to Build for Your Legacy, ladies and gentlemen, where we are changing lives around the globe. We want to make sure that you are definitely plugging in your friends, your family, and everybody that you feel that needs to hear this opportunity right now at this time. Go ahead and share. Welcome, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we want you to go ahead and share this. Welcome to Build for Your Legacy, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Go ahead and share. I am only your host this evening, but we want you to go ahead and share this and get this out because we have some amazing people that are going to be before you in just a moment. We want to make sure that you're sharing this. We want to make sure that you're getting this out. We want you to click that share button right there so that everybody can pretty much jump on here right about now. This is Build for Your Legacy right about now, ladies and gentlemen. We want to make sure that each and every one of you are coming in. Make sure you put in the chat where you chime in from, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Build for Your Legacy. This is an opportunity that you do not want your people to miss. We want you to go ahead and share this. Get it out. Welcome, guys. Put in the chat where you're chiming in from so that I can see where you're coming in. I want to make sure that everybody is a part of this amazing opportunity and that you're getting the information out. So welcome, guys. Go ahead and share this live. I'm going to go ahead and share it as well. Get the information out so everybody will know exactly what we're doing here this evening. We're changing lives around the globe, and you can be a part of that. All you have to do is believe and say yes and share this live. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Go ahead and share it. Send it right now to everybody. Share it, guys. Welcome, guys. Go ahead and share this right about now. Share. Get it out to everybody right now, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and share this live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Gwendolyn Bennett, National Director out of the beautiful city of Miami, Florida. And I have the pure pleasure of being a part of this platform this evening to share and also introduce this amazing power couple. See, it was only 6 years ago when I was introduced to this company by this little pack of tea. And I said, yes. See, guys, we got to understand that we're talking about now. People are looking for change. People are looking for an opportunity. People are looking for a vehicle that is going to change not only their lives, but the people around them. There are over 1 million people out of work right now. We know what's happening in the state of the economy right now. But guess what? We can be the answer because all you have to do is be the solution of the problem. And right now here at Total Life Changes, that's what we are. We're the yes. We're the believe. We believe in more over here at Total Life Changes. And guys, guess what we do most importantly? We build for our legacy. So if you have anybody that you need to hear this opportunity at this time, you want to get them on the line. You want to get them on this live. You want to put it in their inbox so that guess what? When they wake up in the morning, hit them. So guys, guess what? I want you to sit back. I want you to prepare yourself because you want to open your mind. You want to take off the personal hat and put on the business hat. See, when I was introduced to this company, guys, I was looking for something. I was looking for a change. You're looking at a divorced mother of two, and my back was completely against the wall. Guys, I lost my house, my cars, my businesses, everything. And I was looking for something that was going to help catapult me and my family to the next level. When I said yes to this company, TLC, it was the best yes that I could have ever said. It was the best opportunity that me and my family. So guys, guess what? I am only your host. I am not your presenter. I have the pure pleasure of introducing to you a power couple. This couple has been in direct sales for over 20 years. And see, guess what? They kept going, knocking on doors, and it was a no. Knocking on a door, another door, and it was a no. But guess what? When they said yes to this company, it changed their life. They were able to do so many different things with their yes with this company. They were able to help change so many lives with their yes with this company. They're not only building a national organization, they're also building a global organization. They are documented multimillionaires. They were millionaires 17 months after they yes this company, and they were able to do so many different things. See, I want you to understand that this couple, when you think of commitment, when you think of perseverance, when you think of not stopping and going and keep going, you think of this couple. Guys, I want to give to you none other than my global, my upline, my mentors, my friends, and my family. None other than Mr. Nathan and Pam McCray. Have you made it to the line?
Absolutely, Miss Gwendolyn Bennett. We are on the line tonight. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Go ahead and take it away.
Awesome and amazing. Well, I just want to say thank you so much for being our phenomenal host tonight. Thank you for that incredible introduction. It is such a pleasure for both Nate and I to definitely be in business with you as we are changing lives together. Right, babe?
Absolutely.
Well, you know what? I just want to say to each and every one of you that's jumping on here tonight, you know, you're getting on here because somebody shared with you something. Somebody either reached out to you and maybe put up a post. Somebody may have reached out to you and had a conversation. And tonight, we're just going to have a conversation about an incredible company with some amazing products, because we realize that the world is very different right now. The world is definitely looking for something. You know, I was listening to something earlier today, babe, and it really shared how there's so many people in the world right now that are suffering. We realize that there's well over 12 million people in the world who have lost their jobs during 2020. But there's also hope, as so many people out there are searching for home-based businesses. And so we have the honor and the pleasure of really just being able to share with you tonight something that we're thankful that we said yes to, because we can definitely relate to the people out there that may feel lost, to the people out there that may not know how they're going to pay their bills, to the person out there that may not even know how your family's going to eat tomorrow. And we say that from our heart, and it's simply because we've been there.
Time and time again.
Right.
And, you know, and I just want to set the tone a little bit, because this is such an amazing opportunity to be able to have the opportunity to talk before people that, you know, at the end of the year, I think that this audience at the end of the year, Pam, is a super motivated audience, because you guys are understanding that 2020 is coming to an end, and 2021 is just around the corner. For all of my super entrepreneurial minded people out there, you understand that, you know, we have to do something right now. And when Pam and I really sit back and do a lot of reflecting, and we get the opportunity to do that every single day, because we're around each other every day. When we wake up, our commute to our office, Pam's commute's a little longer than mine, because she has to come down the stairs, right? All I have to do is get out of the bed and probably walk about 10, 15 feet, and I'm in my office, right? So, you know, building a business from home has been, you know, absolutely amazing. And thinking about everything that's going on, that has went on this year, man, a lot of people just are saying, I'm ready for this year to be over, right? But what about the rest of this year? What is about this year that you feel you need to do right now that can absolutely set you up for 2021? And if Pam and I had that type of foresight 20 years ago, we'd be light years ahead. So I believe that the theme of this call should be to get you guys ahead. I know you guys some of you are chiming in, and somebody told you to jump on this call and just listen and take some notes and tell me what you think after this call. Some of you saw this on social media and you just decided to jump on. But by the end of this call, we're going to tell you some things that is going to allow you the opportunity to call the person back that actually told you to jump on this call and say, you know what, I get it now. Because now we are closing out almost November. We have almost, I'm putting us there already. We have almost right about 45, 43 days left or so in this year. So with that being said, when I really flash back on where we were almost 5.5 years ago, 6 years ago now, right? 6 years.
Right.
Anniversary. We just hit our 6-year anniversary. When
Yeah.
I really flash back on where we were 6 years ago, I wish that that we had somebody to give us some foresight information on exactly what this thing was going to mean to us year after year. Because Pam and I always talk about not only building our business in 90-day increments, but we also talk about building our bodies and our bank accounts in 90-day increments. And thank God here at TLC, we get the opportunity to build our bank accounts in weekly increments. And not only that, daily increments. We'll tell you guys about that a little bit later. But our story is, we can say that it is amazing now because the things that we went through, that we were going through at that very moment, I gotta say it was tough.
Yeah,
it was tough.
It was very tough. We were in a season in our life prior to TLC where, I don't know who we're talking to, but definitely that person that's out there that's looking for something, where we had tried a lot of businesses in the industry of direct sales and network marketing and never won. We put our hands to a lot of them, never had any success, but we always believed that one day we were going to find something. And so it was a season in our life. To the person out there that may not know what's going to happen tomorrow, may not know where things are going to come from. We just want to say first and foremost that, you have the power to shift and you have the power to definitely change things and to turn it around when you grab a hold of something that you may not even know what God has given you, but you decide to go for it. Because, from saying yes to TLC or even before TLC, we found ourselves, as Nate lost a job, just like many of you out there may be experiencing, or somebody, that ends up seeing this live or this video as a replay. That was our story. We were sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck. We had the 6 figures, right, babe?
Yeah,
he was an engineer. And so we had the 6 figures, but we still were living paycheck to paycheck. We had more month than for real money. And so I can remember being that stay-at-home mom. Shout out to all the stay-at-home moms out there. Just wanting to find something that I could do from home, find something that I could be able to add value, if for a lack of words, to our family. Because of the fact that I realized that there was something else for me to do outside of being a mom and a wife, but I just really didn't know what it was. Mm-hmm. I was very afraid. All right. To those of you that may be allowing fear to hold you back, I used to be shy. All right. I was that woman who really didn't believe in myself. But I thank God for the industry of direct sales and the personal growth that has allowed me to engulf myself in, because it helped me to realize who I am, whom I belong to, and that I'm created for greatness. And I could tell you, once I realized that, things began to turn around. But if you can imagine, not just living paycheck to paycheck, right? Mm-hmm. We can remember, the Wednesdays in which we had $1 left in the bank account, mm-hmm. and we needed gas. Right. Nate had to travel quite a distance, as we lived in Atlanta, Georgia. He had to travel quite a distance to get to work. And so we would go and fill up that gas tank because we knew that he needed gas. But if we did it on a Wednesday, I don't know how many of you out there can relate. We knew that the paycheck on Friday was going to hit before that debit on Friday. So, it was things like that we had to go through. The struggle was real. Bankrupt, not just once, but twice. I can remember, them coming to take cars from us.
And we laugh about it. We laugh about it now.
Yeah.
Right. But it wasn't funny at that very moment. No. Right.
No.
Because somebody's going through that right now.
Yeah.
Right? But allow us to help you to be able to laugh about it now, because the more you laugh about it now, the better off you're going to be. If we had somebody that was telling us to laugh about it at the very moment, it would have been a lot easier. So, guys, let's just allow us to get transparent on this presentation or this conversation with you guys. If we could, because I believe that transparency most certainly creates currency, and transparency also creates legacy, because it's a connector. Pain is the great connector. And as Pam and I were going through the pain that we were going through, Pam, as she told you, stay-at-home mom didn't quite know her purpose. And I can tell you firsthand, she would tell me every night, it's like, I don't know what am I supposed to do? You know, and I didn't have those answers. I said, you got to figure that out for yourself. All I knew was that I was in corporate America. And, you know, I had to go out and make money. And if I wasn't making money, the family wasn't eating. And so, you know, when you have that type of dynamics, and I know that we're speaking to somebody on the line right now that have, you know, that type of dynamics. But, you know, if that's you on the line tonight, then allow us to actually tell you guys exactly, you know, how you can break that cycle, because it's doable. We're going to share some things with you that's going to help you in a lot of different areas. We don't have a lot of time to do it, right? But let's get this. I love the one core value that we have. I love all of them, right? Uh-huh. But one that I love is we get more done having fun, right? So, and that's one of the things that Pam and I have done for 6 years now. We've had fun building business. And don't get me wrong, you know, having $100 or millions of dollars, problems come. So it's a matter of how you handle those problems. So having fun is kind of like our outlet. So, you know, when we're around the house building this home-based business for ourselves, you know, we have to find our moments to where we have fun. And with everything that's going on right now around the world, you guys got to find those moments to where you can pull them together and have fun. I don't care if it's family time. Our values are very family oriented. You know, getting healthy together, which is what we love to do here in the McCray house. We love to become a product of these products. Yes. Every single product that TLC has that we actually can take that and not take other products, then that's what we do. We've changed our buying habits. And by doing so, we've become healthier. We've helped other people become healthier. We've become wealthier and help other people become wealthier, right? And at the same time, guys, we're just having fun doing what we do.
That's good. And, you know, as you're talking about the products, I just want to talk about this tea, right? Because I can remember, and I definitely want to give a huge shout out to our executive ambassadors, Greg and Lanika Scott and Ms. Twyla Portis, for definitely paving the way. Because they said yes, you know, and literally were the founding families with this tea. I can remember, right? We remember like laughing at this tea, you know, because as they began to drink it, we was like, what tea? Are they seriously going to be able to create some freedom with it? We thought it was a joke. We did. But lo and behold, we had no idea that, you know, about a year or so later, we would be saying yes to the very thing. It's really just a detox tea. You know, I'm sure you know some people out there that need to detox, some people out there that need to lose weight, and we tap into the weight loss industry, something that's very powerful that many people struggle with. And I was that stay-at-home mom too, for real, that struggled with putting on weight after having a baby. And so I can remember being overweight, you know, when saying yes to this little pack of tea and literally losing like 20 pounds in 31 days. And, you know,
and I laughed at it.
Yeah, you laughed. And I didn't know a whole lot of people.
You laughed first, though.
Right? Yeah.
You laughed first, and then I laughed second.
Right. But who would have thought that this tea would begin to do some things in our life, like the very thing that we visualize, you know, as we detox, as I said, I started to detox, my body started to manifest in our lives. And, you know, I can remember, you know, as Nate was laughing, you know, the checks started to come into the household. And lo and behold, you know, it literally in less than in 60 days, I can remember the checks back, you know, that we held up. We always visualized being on the stage. Mm-hmm. It turned into $22,000 coming into our household as we ended up homeless. Okay, because what we didn't share is the job failed us, right? As we stepped out on faith. I'm sure there's some people out there. So many times we don't understand the things that we have to go through, but the job said goodbye to Nate. And so as the tea started to transition our life, and I kept on sipping, and as Nate mentioned, becoming a product of the product of not just the tea, but then also, and I'm using some things to stand here, but also this NutriBurst coming. I got it. But also this NutriBurst coming into our life, which is our liquid vitamin that's packed with, you know, 72 minerals and just really going to give your body every single thing that it needs, you know, and then later on being introduced to the NRG, our all natural energy capsule. Who would have thought that in 7 months time, we would go from, you know, being broke, from being bankrupt, from repossession to, you know, becoming $250,000 ring earners in our company in 7 months time. So that's the power of a yes. And that's the power of moving forward in an opportunity when someone shares something with you, not really knowing what's going to happen, but you decide to do it anyway. And so that was what began to happen.
Right.
You know, some phenomenal products that became life-changing in our lives. And as we began to share with other people, guess what? They began to change their lives also.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
And
I think we have to keep in perspective that the first life that you have to change is your own.
Right.
You know, before you can change anyone else's life, you have to change your own life. And guys, I got to tell you, we were squarely focused on changing our own life first, because in the beginning, because we understood that in order for other people to understand what we had and what we were doing, we had to be first partakers. So no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, you have to be first partakers. So here we are struggling, guys, and we can't tell you guys the complete story. But here we are struggling and knowing that there were some things that we needed to do. There are some things that we, let me change that. There are some things that we absolutely needed to do.
Right.
There's some things that we needed to do. And there were, of course, some things that we wanted to do. We knew that we had to take care of the things that we absolutely needed to do, the things that we needed to do to be able to do the things that we wanted to do. So we kept all of that in perspective. And I can remember Pam coming to me, telling me about, I want my dream car. You know, I can remember telling Pam that, well, shoot, I just lost my dream truck, right? Because we had to give that back because we could no longer afford it. My Cadillac Escalade, I gave that back, you know, sold it back for pennies for what I paid for it, guys. That we had paid cash for that truck, and now I'm giving it back for pennies. So walked home that day, had a lot of time to think. And when Pam told me she wanted, you know, her dream car, I'm like, well, shoot, I want my truck back. So guys, lo and behold, I was able to go down and pay, you know, cash for Pam's dream car, you know, a Maserati, a drop top Maserati. I surprised her with that. And shortly after that, guys, I was able to actually purchase my dream truck back that I wanted. So guys, TLC has done a lot for us, and it's all been
not just for us.
I mean, for everybody attached, you know, to us, because when we're along that journey, in order for us to be able to recoup everything that we had lost and then some, we had to help some other people along the way. And that's just how this thing works. And it's the beauty of direct sales and network marketing, because you're in business by yourself, but not for yourself, but not by yourself. So when we really think about how that works, you know, it's not just you in business. And we knew if we took these products, even the tea, we only knew about the tea. This bag wasn't royal purple as you see it now. It was green. We called it money. Right.
We didn't have the instant tea that we have now that you just open it up, you pour it in a bottle of water, and you detox it on the go. We didn't have any of the CBD products, you know, back then as now. We have a full line of CBD products that are definitely helping people with all kinds of things as far as their health and, you know, being able to help with pain and inflammation and all kinds of things. We didn't have this sleep better, you know, better skin, all of these things. And so we have all of these phenomenal products now. But, you know, back then we just made a decision to keyword believe, right? And as a result of believing in the products, becoming a product of the products, what ended up happening was God just began to do some phenomenal things. And so we're thankful, you know, that we were introduced. We're forever grateful because of the fact that it allowed us to really go from that struggle to being able to create a level of success where we've been able to bless others. So, you know, maybe you're watching tonight because we're going to talk briefly about, you know, our compensation plan. And you're wanting to know how you can fit in. You know, if you're interested in your health, then become a product of our products and get back and definitely say, you know what, I'm ready to be healthy in 2020 and beyond, because we realize that there's a lot of people out there that's searching, how can I increase my health overall, because they're concerned about what's happening in the world right now. but to financially, to literally sit back and to realize that, had we not said yes to this company, I don't know, number one, where we would be. Had we not said yes to this company, our son right now would not be living the life that he always dreamed of as he was moved along in the school system, set up to fail. But one yes to TLC allows us to pay over $50,000 cash to send him to a private boarding school. And guess what? He went from not being able to play basketball because of his grades and academically struggling to literally having 15 D1 offers on the table this year. And again, it's all because of one yes. Had we not said yes to TLC, we would not have been able to, give back to other people. And I don't know, what your vision is for your life, but we would not have been able to, number one, invest in our team, to be able to bless foundations, to give back to single moms and children to the tune of over 6 figures. Had we not said yes, like for real, we would not be in the position where we went from being bankrupt, no money in the bank, $1 in the bank, to now having multiple 6 figures in the bank. You see, and we're just sharing our story. Had we not said yes, I don't know what we would have done when my mom passed, when my dad passed. Because to be able to pay cash, to lay your parents to rest, to be able to take care of them and them not have to worry about a thing. That's why we're thankful for this company. That's why we're thankful for the yeses that came before us. Because when we understand that it's not about us, y'all, it's about the lives that we're called to impact and change and to leave a legacy, to build this thing for a legacy. Now you're able to see the value of some phenomenal products and how you can say yes to the number one compensation plan in the entire world.
And being able to back into this thing and understanding that none of this was possible, if we're not for the very first yes, which is our CEO and founder, Mr. Jack Fallon, saying yes to his belief, his vision, his dream, to actually create this company.
Yes.
So a lot of people are grateful for a lot of things. And I think we are probably the most grateful company on the planet right now, because we're setting the bar so high. So we're going to be around for a long time, guys. So write that down. Longevity is the thing that you look for in a company. There's so many people that can say they've been blessed by total life changes, by different yeses in this company. And guess what? We're just getting started. We used to think a lot of these things, Pam, were just cliche. Things that you say that just kind of sound sexy. But we realized that, these were all really principles of what govern this industry and what govern people to really figure out, what, I think I can. I really can. No matter what anybody else says, I really think that I can do something different to have something different. And that's really what we're telling you right now, right? Are you ready to do something different in order to have something different? Somebody invited you to this call for a reason, right? They thought highly of you. They wanted you to hear about an amazing company. They wanted you to hear about some amazing products, which we haven't even scratched.
So
right
many products,
right?
Just say about 40 plus,
right?
The CMOS. I didn't even bring one over here. That's our newest product.
There's so many products that we haven't even touched on that we could go all night, guys. But for the sake of time, we respect yours, but we want you guys to be able to make a very, very informed business decision, a very informed health decision, because we are indeed at the pinnacle of what everybody wants right now, and that is health and wellness.
Yes.
So if you've ever looked to start a home-based business, right? If you've ever said, you know what, I think I want to be able to write my own check. I think I want to be able to, at some point in time, maybe tell my boss, and call in well. Maybe.
Yeah, because 75% of the people who do have jobs don't even like them. They hate them.
They hate them. And I can attest to that because I was one of those people.
Right.
I listened to, a gentleman, which you're reading a book right now called Beach Money by Mr. Jordan Adler. He talked about how he was, I always call it psychologically unemployed, but he talked about how he felt nauseated to the stomach, every time he had to go into work. I know there's some of you guys out there that feel the same way right now. So what are we saying? We're not saying that this is a get rich quick scheme. right? We're not saying that you're going to become a millionaire overnight. What we are telling you is that if you can change your buying habits, if you can start believing in more than what you have right now, then guess what? You can actually have more than what you have right now, physically and financially.
Absolutely. So let's quickly share just a little bit, about our compensation plan for the person that's out there. That's maybe you're that one who's searching, how do I start a home-based business? Well, you're here and you got to find a vehicle, and TLC, Total Life Changes, is that vehicle. Mm-hmm. And we're excited because we don't just get paid one way like a typical job, right? We're taught to create that linear income where we trade our time for our dollars. But what we love about our industry is that you're allowed to create residual income. But we just want to share with you, this is our personal testimony. Results vary from person to person. We work our butts off in order to create the success that we've been able to create at TLC and to continue to create the success. So you're going to get out of it what you put into it. But imagine having the opportunity to tap into the number one compensation plan in the entire world with number one products. You see, this tea was voted as the number one global direct selling product. So we have some top products here that for real are life-changing, that flat out work.
Right.
So, one of the quickest ways for somebody to say yes to TLC and to really begin to tap into the income is our retail. And it's really all about you becoming a product of the product, as you've heard us talk about, and being able to tap into what we call our 50-50-50 comp plan. So 3 out of the 5 ways financially, because we get paid 6, you're going to earn a 50%. That's partnership. How many of you have a partnership on your job? Probably nobody, right? But here, Mr. Fallon, Mr. John Licari, our COO, I can tell you, literally have created and given us a comp plan that flat out pays, and retail's gonna pay you every day. So imagine promoting the product, sending people to your link, right. And now, being able to do this every single day to create some freedom. I remember that was one of the first things that happened with us. Mm-hmm. This little pack of tea was green. I went to a women's event and I saw it turn into almost $400 in 20 minutes. I knew, and it was right around the holiday season time, right? People are looking for ways right now. People want to be able to have some happy holidays. This is literally the most depressed season in the year.
It should be the happiest.
But it should be the happiest. But guess what? TLC is bringing back happiness, right? So, the retail, and then if you choose to tap into creating that residual income, money that's just going to continue to flow in because you're helping other people. That's what we love. We help others. And that's one of the values and that we definitely are excited about with being a part of TLC, because we help a lot of people. And guess what? By default, you're going to win. So that fast start, when you start to, bring other people in, tell them what happens then.
Super simple, because we keep it super simple, because right. Simplicity creates that duplication, guys, right? So everybody wants everything to be simple. So 50%, every time somebody purchases some of these products to get started, you get 50% of what they purchase back in your pocket.
Real
plain
simple.
And simple, right? So, and the third way we get paid is the hybrid binary commissions. Super simple also. Don't complicate it. Get 2 people. Guess what? They duplicate what you just did. They get 2 people, right? As they get 2 people, you guys are going to notice you're going to have a team of individuals that have grown. And that's what goes back to what I said in the beginning. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So You're not just building a business by yourself. You're building a team of distributors, not just locally, but around the world. Right? So that means you have a global business. So as you're building a global business, you're able to get paid on both of those legs of business every single week, ladies and gentlemen. Right? So as you're building, you can see how fast that can work, because you only bring 2 people in, right? 2 people. And those 2 people probably know 2 people at least, right? Everybody knows 2 people at least, right? So then those people know 2. You can see how that can compound. Here's the thing. Every Thursday at midnight, they take a snapshot of your business and you get paid 10 to 25% on that leg of business, right? So think about this. The cap on this is $20,000 a week. That's it. That's all you can make on this one way of pay. Still get retail, still get fast start, but $20,000 a week is the cap, and is a cap for a reason. So the residual income is absolutely amazing, and it does reward timing and positioning.
Absolutely. The 4th way is a check match. All I'm going to say, you personally introduce people, they get paid every week, you get a match, 50%. Now, when they go out and they get some people, you have the opportunity to earn up to another 50%, 100%. That's all y'all got to remember, not to complicate it. The fifth way is a lifestyle bonus. Okay, once you reach certain levels in our company, national director is the level that everyone reaches for. And guess what? You now are going to get a $1,500 monthly bonus. So one of the things that we love about TLC is that we cover every avenue to create an additional income coming into your household. It's up to you, your choice to what you tap into. And the beautiful thing about it is you have the opportunity to choose to do exactly that.
But I remember this though. I remember this. I want to interview. I remember this when we were thinking about, and I want this to hit home for somebody, because when we were thinking about how we were going to make money with TLC, we already knew about retail. We knew you could always sell these products hand in hand and make money and get paid daily. Back then, it wasn't daily. It was just weekly, maybe monthly for some companies, right?
Right.
But now we get paid daily. But back then, we thought about it. We're like, okay, right now we need to get this right now money. And this right now money, guys, man, we get that retail. And the other ways that we get paid, we say, okay, we got fast start, introduce people to the business. And then we've got, the residual aspect, which means we can bring other people in to actually do the same thing we're doing and duplicate. So think about the different ways that we're talking about getting paid here at TLC, and you can see yourself in this compensation plan.
Absolutely. And that last way, you'll feel it. You see, ladies and gentlemen, just like Nate said, we have a lot of fun over here. And so as we're closing out this call tonight, we just want to say to each and every one of you, are you going to be the next story? Because so many people have said yes, to remember stories like, the ambassador, Benita McLean, as she retired her husband. How many of you out there want to retire your husband? To hear stories like our executive ambassadors, Greg and Lanika Scott, from food stamps to multiple millions, like 8-figure income. To hear so many different stories like the Atchisons, who said yes. And I remember her weight loss journey as she wanted to lose some weight, lost 50 pounds over the time of her being here. And now they're documented 6-figure earners. So, it's all about, what are you wanting at this point? What does freedom mean to you? Because TLC is definitely a company that's offering freedom to everyone around the world. All you have to do is make a decision and decide where you fit in, because there's a lot of different ways. You can grab the product, you can grab a hold of our $50 business kit, say yes to the business, and grab a hold of whatever product you want in order to now start your journey on to freedom, both physically and financially. And we can guarantee you that you're going to grow spiritually and mentally, because TLC is a community of love, a community of people who are focused on change and bringing change to people all over the world. That's called impact, as we are building it all for our legacy. So what do you do now? You got to give back, right?
Give back. Yeah, give back.
Whoever invited you on here tonight, say yes, because you're one yes away from a total life change. And as you say yes, we look forward to seeing each and every one of you, not from the top, but we're big at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. Don't just get started, but join us back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as another documented leader takes this platform and shares with you their story, why they said yes, and why they're super excited about the future and all the lives that we're going to change as we move forward into 2021. So be blessed. Have yourself an incredible evening. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Love you guys. See you at the top.